Alright, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you very much guys for joining me again. I know I'm not the most regular uploaders, it's just the way it is, obviously being an adult and having a job, or 2 jobs even, working 7 days a week sometimes, been pretty nuts. But I am here, I'm alive, and I appreciate you guys asking about me. So I thought I'd give you a semi-install video slash update video to give you something rather than me just not giving you anything at all. So let's get to it. Alright, so the last video was me installing the tank, all the basics of the air ride. I'm going to show you what I've been up to. I did actually record some of this, but then things just went really wrong. I stopped recording, got really frustrated, and yeah, I just stopped recording. So cue the montage of some footage of me putting in the airlines for the next part of the install. Everything's kind of in its place, deconstructed. Now I did make a really cool little box to go on the transmission tunnel in between the 2 seats. Now if you follow me on Instagram, Instagram's here. If you follow me on Instagram you would have seen the little box, but didn't really kind of plan it out that well, so I put the seat in just to test and see if it worked, and the seat didn't fit in. Well, the seat fit in, but it fouled on that box, so I've got to remake that box. I've got to make it narrower, I've got to make it taller, to fit in all this stuff, which is the the air ride controls, joy of joys. So I've got to remake the box for that. Probably not going to do that today because it's quite long-winded. If I get time, or I do make it, I might try and squeeze it in the video somewhere, but don't count your chickens. Alright, so surprise, surprise, the front end's pretty much done. As you know, we've got the lip added on, and we've got the splitter, the carbon one. So that's nice, that's all done. Obviously missing a headlight. Now, my friend has a 3D printer. I've given the headlight to him, so he's going to be making something, a surround for the headlight. I think cyberpunk style, that kind of vibe going on. Also, everyone said about the struts for the lip. We're going to be making those. Well, we're not going to be making those, we'll be buying those. So I'll put 2 on the front there and put them onto the lip, obviously, to make it a bit more sturdy, help with downforce. You know, not there's gonna be much of downforce with this engine at the moment, but hopefully in the future it'll be different. So we'll do some supports on there. So obviously the side needs something here to kind of connect it all, because obviously the front sticks out, back sticks out, it sucks in at the door, so it looks kind of strange. Now obviously we're going to put a side skirt in here. It's going to be pretty simple, it's going to be straightforward. Actually, it'll be very simple. It's just going to be a flat piece of carbon fibre that I'm going to make. So I'll show you how to do that at some point soon. I've never done it, but I know how to do it, so I'm going to do that. So it'll be a flat carbon sheet, like a stock sheet. It's going to come out to about here. It's going to connect all of this, make it close, stop it kind of sucking in and looking quite strange. So there'll be depth to it. It will come out, it'll finish here, and then obviously run all the way to the front. I might shape it a little bit, I might have it completely straight. I don't know yet. So yeah, when we get to that, we'll get to that, and let me know what you guys think as well, because it's always nice to hear what you guys think. All right, on to the next. So back of the bed. There's nothing in there at the moment, so obviously carbon fibre panels. Those access panels, need to finish those off, but that's one thing that's happening there. That's an afterthought that I didn't really think I'd be doing, but I'm doing. Why not? The other thing is not cardboard. It's going to be a roll cage. So I'm going to start off with a hoop, just a straightforward kind of hoop, going from that corner obviously up here and then down to there, and then we're going to work in some like cross braces. So we're going to have one point starting there, going down to that corner, one point here, going down to that corner, and then we'll probably put in some kind of cool bracing structure with, like, you know, a dimple punched hole gusset thing, whatever, in it. Something like that, something cool. And then I'll probably get a 5th wheel and do a mount behind that there for a spare wheel and tyre, just to make it kind of look a bit, I don't know, a bit kind of Dakar, ish. I don't know. It's just going to be a bit of fun, really, and a kind of cool detail that I thought that would work quite well with the truck. Also, it's quite nice to have a spare tyre, you know. But yeah, that's the bed. And now for something really unimpressive, which is the engine in this car. Yep. Right, so it is the standard 1.8 flat 4, obviously carbed engine. Now it runs fine. It runs fine. It needs a new water pump. Apart from that, it runs fine. So for now, maybe the show season coming up, I might just keep that engine in there just because it runs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very mechanically inclined, so I'll be well out of my depth doing engine swaps, but I am gonna do it. I might actually, oh yeah, I might swap the engine. I might do a blow through turbo setup on that, which I've been kind of reading about. I might do that for fun because the engine's like really high mileage, but it's in good condition, so I might just stick a turbo on there and see what happens. Could be a bad idea. Or there is on eBay, on the UK eBay at the moment, there is a 1.8 turbo engine from an XT, which is the predecessor to this very dusty SVX, for quite cheap. So I'm tempted to buy that and put that in there, and then see what that's like. To be honest, the car doesn't weigh a lot, and with twice the amount of power, it'd probably be pretty quick. So yeah, that's the options of that, or put an NA engine in it from newer Forester or Impreza. The slightly higher brake horsepower ones are about 160 brake. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be perfect for me because I do prefer NA engines. That's just me personally. I just like NA engines. They're expensive, obviously, to get power out of them, but I just prefer an NA engine. It's just the way it is. Everyone likes their engines different. That's what I prefer. So, but obviously, if a turbo WRX comes up that's dirt cheap and it's just, you know, written off and the engine's good, I'll probably just take that and put that in there, and you'll probably watch me struggle and swear and be very unhappy for many, many months to come. But it'll be quite cool and fast, and it kind of needs to be fast, really, because look at it, it looks fast, but it's not. Onto the interior. Obviously, we've done all the four-way stretch in there. Now, one cool thing I am doing, cleaning rubbish. Now these, they're part of the original floor. They're like kind of faux stitched. Obviously it's just loose at the moment, but I cut these out the original flooring, and then I'm just gonna glue those in. So I've got one there as well, obviously. So I glue that in and make it look like it's part of the floor, make it kind of OEM. Obviously stop people's grubby shoes marking up the carpet. And then we've got the obviously all the airlines that I showed you just before, all hooked up, ready to go. So I just need to run lines into the corners there and there, the airlines for the backs there and there. So I need that to run to the tank. Very, very simple. And obviously we've got seats at the back there, which I'll go around and show you. So these seats are out of an Impreza Sport. Now they're obviously very, very blue, purpley kind of looking, and the interior is very, very grey. So I do have a friend who is a interior car trimmer. I'm going to ask him to maybe retrim those, kind of delete the headrests. That'd be quite cool. Also, I've got a steering wheel there, which, surprise, surprise, is from an MX-5. So I need to get obviously a steering wheel boss for these, which you can only get from Australia, which is extremely frustrating. Fortunately, I've got a friend in Australia, so hopefully Si can hook me up. Also check out Joy Drive on YouTube. Get a boss, hopefully sorted. And I'll get rid of that horrible steering wheel because it's actually falling apart. So. Now you're probably asking, why haven't I done this so far? Well, short answer is it's boring as hell. After doing 3 it gets pretty goddamn tedious, so I put that off for a long, long time just because obviously I know how to do it. It's just having the time, 1, and 2, being bothered to do it. But obviously I've got to do it because the car won't be done otherwise. So obviously it's fiberglass. Is in the stage of getting skimmed by the fiberall. Then I will take it to work and finish it off. So pretty simple. Then all the overfenders will be done. So that, in a nutshell, is all my plans so far. If you guys have got any ideas of what you want to see or what you think I should do to it to make it kind of that much better, then let me know. Please let me know. I always like to hear what you guys think, and yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for, you know, interacting in the comments and just generally coming to the channel and checking it out. Hope you guys are all safe and well in these really weird times, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.
Subscribe, you fools.